Hi everyone, how's it going? I guess I will name this video The Last Book Haul. It will be quite dramatic, won't it? So today I'd like to show you guys some books I bought in April. The first book I'd like to show you guys is The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. This is the Penguin Galaxy edition. I guess there are 6 titles in this collection and they all have an introduction written by Neil Gaiman. The edition itself, it's tiny, in my opinion. I was expecting a bigger book, a bigger edition, but the design is really cool. Design is by Alex Froch. I guess this is how to pronounce his name. And The Left Hand of Darkness is a book I've been wanting to read for quite a long time, and I know it is an important book in Ursula K. Le Guin's career. It is the book that established her as a sci-fi writer. And this book deals with some interesting themes such as androgyny, gender, and I'm really anxious to read it. The next book I'd like to show you guys is The Hobbit. Another edition of The Hobbit, Renata? Yeah, this is the illustrated edition by Jemima Catlin. This edition is well known, but I will film an overview of it because I think it is quite interesting. This is cloth bound, and the type and the cover, it's really well built. It's quite heavy and it is fully illustrated. The style is really traditional, but it's interesting. I've been wanting to reread The Hobbit. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in 2017. I have so many books on my TBR, but I will reread The Hobbit, and when I do it, I will use this edition here because I think it is really cute and well made, and yeah. And since I bought another edition of The Hobbit, I also bought another edition of Lord of the Rings. This is a 50th anniversary edition, I believe. I prefer Lord of the Rings in a single volume, and I've been wanting to buy another copy. I think it looks so good. I love the cover, The book's quite flexible, and this is really important. When you open it, it stays opened. And when you have a bulky book full of pages like this one, this is a feature you must pay attention because it's terrible to keep doing that with a book. We have a sew binding here, and it was quite inexpensive in my opinion. So I bought it, and this is one more book for my Tolkien collection. I've been feeling that I must reread Lord of the Rings. I don't know when, but I must do it, and I'd like to do it using a single volume edition. I also bought a really interesting book. The title of this book is The Book, a cover-to-cover exploration of the most powerful object of our time. The author is Keith Houston. I have many books about books. I hope in the future I'll be able to do bookshelf tour here in my apartment to show you guys my bookshelves and the books I have. I think this book here will be a nice balance between an academic book about books and a more commercial and entertaining approach on this subject matter. Finally, I have 4 books here. One of them is a traditional, standard Brazilian format. This is how books are usually released here in Brazil. We have this standard flexible, it's like a paperback, but quality is higher than a standard paperback. And the cover is flexible, but the material is good, and the book has flaps, and it is cream colored paper. So this is the standard here in Brazil. We don't have this division like paperbacks and hardcovers. So I bought here Ficciones by Jorge Luis Borges, or here in Brazil it is pronounced Borges. This is Ficções, and it is a collection of short stories. I have read this collection, Ficciones, many years ago, and I'd like to reread it for a course I'm attending to. I wanted it as a hardcover, but I couldn't find it, so And if you watched my book and literature book tag, I mentioned a writer, a Brazilian writer called Monteiro Lobato, and I mentioned the Yellow Woodpecker Farm, O Sítio do Pica-Pau Amarelo, and I look forward to read these books because they are really so beautiful, so creative and funny. And I was really pleased with the quality of these hardcover editions, and it was so inexpensive. Yeah, I love inexpensive books. Despite the fact that I have 4 books to arrive the next weeks, I guess this will be the last real book haul with nice editions until July. I'll be traveling in July, so yeah, I'll stop buying books here, and in July, when I travel to the UK, I'll be buying some nice editions. See you guys, and thanks for watching.